Are you currently contributing to a traditional 401k, but your company just got a Roth 401k added to the mix, and you're wondering which one you should be contributing to, or if you should switch contributing to the traditional one and go to the Roth? Find out in this video as we answer a viewer question on that matter. Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm Logan Sadler, and thanks for checking out the Financial Beat YouTube channel. For those of you that haven't done so yet, again, you can head over to our library here and check out some of our other videos on retirement education. In this video, we actually had a question on a radio show that I couldn't get to this week, so I thought this would be a great spot to bring it because it actually is a very good question that I actually get quite frequently with existing and new clients or people that I'm talking with. This one is from Frank out in Pasadena, and his question was, if I currently have a 401k, a traditional 401k, and my company just started doing Roth 401ks, allowing them in the plan, where should I be contributing, or should I switch contributing and go all into Roth? That is a great question, and that actually takes a lot more thought than you might think, because those of you that have maybe listened to the show or listened to the radio show know that I am a big proponent of Roths, and I think they are a great spot to put money. Now, with that being said, there are always a few considerations out there. And again, for those of you that don't know what a Roth is, you can check out some of our other videos where we go into a Roth 401k and Roth IRA. But essentially, one of them is taxed, right, at the end when you're going to withdraw money, which is traditional. And then the Roth means you're going to withdraw money tax-free, but you're not going to get any tax savings now. Now, for some of us, either one of those might be better for us now and down the road. What I think it comes down to, and where I would really kind of center this down, Frank, for you, is number one, if you're a year or two away from retirement, it might not be worth it if you're contributing, $5,000 or $10,000 a year to start contributing to the Roth for a year or two. It might not make a huge amount of difference. But one of the biggest considerations I would put into that is when we're working with our clients, what is our future tax rate going to look at? That's when a Roth IRA always makes sense. Is if you're one of those clients that, let's say you've accumulated a good amount of money in maybe 401ks or taxable accounts, a large pension, you got rental income, or things that are going to be taxed heavy down the road, meaning that you might be in a pretty high tax bracket or relative to where you're at now, but in retirement. So let's say you're 55 years old, and you know by current charts that you've done the planning and know that you're going to land somewhere in that 22 to 24% or higher tax bracket in retirement. Then I would definitely recommend getting as much into the Roth IRA or Roth 401k as we can, because we know we're still going to be heavily taxed, or depending on what you consider heavily taxed down the road. So it does make sense to get money into that Roth 401k, as well as if you have maybe 10 or even longer years of contributions going in there, it can make a dramatic difference over that period of time by adding to the Roth 401k, because again, that'll give you some tax freedom down the road when it comes to retirement, because we are so big on tax planning here at our firm, because we know that is one of the biggest things that's going to continue to come up down the road. The other reason why I would contribute to the 401k in your case, Frank, if this pertains to you, is that maybe you're already in a very high tax bracket, and that contribution you're putting into your traditional really isn't bringing you down to the next tax bracket or helping you a whole lot currently on taxes. And again, you think you're going to fall into that tax bracket of being in that similar one down the road. Where I would say it wouldn't make sense is, like I was saying, maybe if you're only going to contribute maybe a year or less, or a year or two, it might not make a whole lot of sense to switch contributions up. As well as the other one would be is if you're going to take a dramatic pay cut in retirement. Now, I have some clients, because of other tax strategies or maybe just a significant drop in income in retirement, maybe you're going from the 30 or the 24% tax bracket, maybe, or maybe even higher. And when it comes to retirement, you might be in the 12% tax bracket. It might not make a whole lot of sense to save yourself now where you're at a higher tax rate than you're going to be in retirement. So those are some of the conversations I would have. Frank, I need a little more information exactly on age and kind of what assets you have to answer that more specific. But those are some of the things and some of the conversations that I have with our clients about when it makes sense to do it and when it doesn't make sense. Now, I would definitely recommend consulting with a professional and making sure you're working with an advisor on this, because there is a way to maximize that current tax bracket, as well as making sure you're putting yourself in a good spot into that retirement date? So great question. Those of you that watched the video, appreciate it. And guess what? We'll be back here next week on the Financial Beat. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and click subscribe, and we'll see you next week.